What's good, Audio Tree lovers? It's me, Psalm One, your favorite indie rapper's strange obsession. We are broadcasting you all the way from overcast Chicago, Illinois, and today is Wednesday, June 26, 2024. As usual, it's always big love to all of our subscribers, and if you're not subscribed, just mash that little button and then follow Audio Tree on apps like Spotify so we can all be in your life. Okay, and it looks like we're having a Mississippi house party today because we have the man, the myth, the legend, Cedric Burnside in studio today. My late Uncle Randy would have been super excited for this session, so I just had to shout him out. He was also a blues lifer who played guitar from a young age until literally he was on his deathbed. So rest in peace to Uncle Randy. I know you're gonna enjoy this one today. Cedric is an inheritor of Mississippi blues. And while it's pure, his constant evolution allows the music to grow and embrace modernity. He's also a Grammy winner, an actor, and overall badass. But enough talking, let's party. Get ready, ladies, and gentlemen, for Cedric Burnside.
Well. healed. I was so blind, I can be when I'm with you. I can see that you will keep me real. You know just how to make me feel. Yes, you do now. Yes, you do. Thanks for keeping a smile on my face. It's hard to frown when you around. I'm gonna love you forever, yeah, and that don't lie. Everywhere I go, I wish you were by my side. Like you were keeping it real. You know just how to make me feel. Yes, you do now. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Like you will keep me real. You know just how to make me feel. Yes, you do now. Thank you. Well.
Yes. We are here with Joe, Cody, and Cedric playing together as Cedric Burnside. How we doing today?
We doing awesome.
Yeah?
Thank the Lord for everything.
Absolutely. All the time. You know they say if you take Chicago out of Illinois, you get Mississippi.
I have heard that.
As someone actually born and raised in the state, you would say that's possibly accurate? Or
I would say, considering so many, people from Mississippi have moved to Chicago, before I was born and after I was born. And I think it's a lot of Mississippi here in Chicago.
Yeah, like y'all remind me of family. The Great Migration brought a lot of Southern immigrants, charm, and culture to Chicago specifically. And I know you played the Chicago Blues Fest before, and you've been here plenty of times. So do you find that Chicago audiences are just kind of locked in naturally? And I was also wondering another part, like, are there places that you play in the world where you feel like you kind of bring them into the blues and kind of teach them as you go, or?
Well, first of all, I love Chicago. I got family here on my Big Daddy side, RL. And so every time I get to come here, I get to, see family that I hadn't saw in a long time. And they get to hear me play. And some family I haven't met before. So every time I come here, I get to meet family that I never met before. And they get to hear me play. Some family that never heard me play before. But on the road, everywhere I go on the road, there's always somebody that haven't heard of me. Or just, it was their first blues show ever. And then they come up to me and they tell me this, and they be like, wow, man, this is my first blues show ever in life. Didn't even think I liked blues, but I'm definitely a fan now, So, I do bring some people into the blues that hadn't heard it before. But I do think that blues is going to be here forever. It's a big part of my life, made me who I am today, and I'm just looking forward to bringing more people into it, and letting them know that, my Big Daddy used to tell me all the time, the blues is the roots of all music. And for a while, I didn't really quite comprehend, that, nor did I even really care. I was too young, doing my own thing out there. But as I got older, I realized that, everything comes from the blues.
Absolutely. And rest in peace to your Big Daddy, R.L. Burnside, a true legend in the blues game. So my other two cousins over here are hanging out. How did you meet these guys and decide to go all over the world with them playing music?
Well, Joe, my drummer, I've been knowing him since I was about 14, 15 years old. I won't tell no ages or nothing like that.
32.
But I've been knowing him for a long time, and we always been friends. But Joe, he done played with, some of everybody, great legends like Lil Milton, Albert King. Joe done, he been all over the scene. And Cody, I've been knowing Cody for about 10, 11 years. I actually met Cody around my other Mississippi buddies, true legends, the North Mississippi All-Stars. And Cody he just a great musician, done played with some of everybody, including my family, the All-Stars, and just everybody. He got his own band as well, phenomenal guitar player as well. And so, we just, they was off, they was available.
Yeah.
And I gave them the call, and they was happy to come out with me, and I'm happy to have them.
Nice. Well, y'all sound amazing.
Thank you.
You've been on tour for quite a while right now. This is a long tour you've been on.
Oh, wow.
Have you been eating right, cousin?
Well, I've been trying. Definitely trying. I can't say it hasn't been a challenge, because it has. It's not every, where you can go to get good food, nutritional food. So when I can't get the food that I really want to eat, I just try to, burn it off as fast as I can, try to work out, as much as possible. And so that's how I, try to keep myself up. But it's not all peaches and cream. You know, you have to really, really work hard.
Absolutely, especially in a city like ours. Joe already asked me about Harold's, and I think y'all might be going to Harold's after this.
I think I'm gonna go to Harold's. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to burn some stuff off from Harold's.
I know you said we already said you played here before. Are there any like of your favorite bluesmen from here in Chicago, or favorite blues clubs that you've been to or played?
Well, you know, every time I come here, I have played a place called the Double Door.
Sure.
And
rest in peace, the Double Door.
Yeah,
man.
and it's not open anymore. But that's one of the first places I came with my Big Daddy, was the Double Door. And then the second place was, of course, Legends, you know, Mr. Buddy Guy.
Sure, of course.
And I love those places. I hadn't been back to Legends in a long time, or the Double Door. But Schubert's, where I'm playing at right now, you know, it's a really cool spot.
Yeah.
It's my first time playing there, so I look forward to coming there again. But I have played the Blues Festival here several times.
Okay.
So yeah, been here a lot. Yeah.
Chicago, you know, that Mississippi-Chicago connection is just there. Google says it's only 57 miles from Holly Springs, Mississippi to Memphis, Tennessee. Tell the truth. How fast could you make that drive in a fast truck?
I have did it, you know, around 45 minutes.
Okay.
You know, maybe around the 40 to 45 minute range. I have did it.
Okay.
You know. It wasn't safe at all, but I have did it.
I was like 57 miles. That's really just a short hop, skip, and a jump. And then Nashville's like 3 hours or something like that.
Correct.
So I know you probably traveled a lot to Memphis and Nashville while you were coming up and still doing that. Yeah. How is that connection? Do you find that like audiences are a little bit easier there too, and do you find you have a lot more fun, or is it just different?
Well, I try to just take fun with me, you know,
Gotcha.
wherever I go, so I try to have fun everywhere I go. It's been happening, but Memphis and Nashville being so close, you know, to Mississippi, they are used to the Hill Country Blues. You know, they have heard of it. So they expect it when we get there. So it's always a good time. We actually played Memphis the start of this second leg of this tour. We played Memphis at the Levitt Shell. And we did the first leg of the tour. We played Nashville. We played at the Ryman. And yeah, the audience, they received it well. They enjoyed it. And I enjoyed playing it for them.
Nice. Because I feel like Nashville is becoming like an epicenter of just all genres of music now. Like
Correct.
A lot of pop and other things. So I was just curious about that.
They call it Nash Vegas now.
Nash Vegas. Oh my goodness. So let's get back to the fun.
All right.
Let's get into your next set.
Please tell me, baby, yeah.
want you home. I want you home. I want you home. I want you home. Nothing. I done been low and low. I keep my head straight. No matter how low I go. Group up a poor boy, setting chops in the corner to get mine. I remember the day, y'all. All I had to do was right. What we made, what we made, what we made. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Didn't have a toilet. Didn't have a bell tub. Walk 3 miles every day to have water in the house for another day. What we made, what we made, what we made. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Yes, we just heard We Made It, an electric little ditty by none other than Cedric Burnside. Yeah, I'll give you a second to do what you got to do. So I was like kind of stalking your Instagram the other day, and someone made a comment that said, you play humble music with humble instruments. And I respectfully disagree with that. What are your thoughts on that comment?
Well, people call it really what they want to call it. I just play what come out of my heart, and some songs can be humble, but for the most part, I just, I learned how to be real with myself, and even if that means being a little bit embarrassed or being looked at the wrong way, I have been wronged and I have wronged people in my life, and so I try to write my music according to how I live my life. People feel all types of different ways, from my music. Some says humble music, happy music. Some says sad music, and some says angry music. But I like to think that it's just the truth, and people can take from it what they want to take from it, but it's my truth, and sometimes the truth can hurt.
Absolutely.
And I talk about all types of walks of life that I have been through, and people can relate to that. Some can relate to it and some can't. But for the overall, I really just, play the music that I love and that's true to me. And how people take it and what they say about it, that's just how they take it. So
Sure.
If it's humble to them, that's great. If it's sad to them, that's cool too.
Yeah, for sure. But the hill country sound is a little bit niche from blues, right?
It's very unique. I would definitely say it's unique, and it's quite different from any other blues that you might listen to. I think, and I think it stands out from other blues because of the really unorthodox rhythm. I'm not going to say that hill country blues players don't use the 1-4-5 because some of them do, but the music I grew up playing with my big daddy R.L. Burnside, and people like Jesse May Hempfield and Otha Turner, you hardly ever heard the 1-4-5. If ever, they played it. They just played what would come out of their heart, and a lot of time that music was some of the most unorthodox
Yeah.
music that you can hear. When you think they're gonna change, they're not. Sometimes they would throw a change in there, and sometimes they won't. And so you just have to really listen hard and kind of feel when they're gonna do it. It's definitely a spiritual thing
Yeah, absolutely.
when you're playing this music. But I think that's what stands out is the unorthodox rhythm of this style of blues, hill country blues.
And you never played in church? You said the juke joint was your church.
I didn't grow up going to church. I
Yeah.
did not. For a long time. I think I went to church for the first time with an auntie of mine's, Aunt Dot, may she rest in peace, when I was 12 years old. I went to church for the first time, and then I didn't go for several years after that. But I always grew up in the juke joints. I started playing in the juke joints when I was 10. They was hiding my uncle and I behind the beer coolers. My uncle was playing bass, Gary Burnside, and I was playing drums. And when the police come in to, check this, the place out, make sure everything is good, they will hide us behind the beer cooler. Throw us a hamburger or chicken leg or something while we sitting there waiting on the police to leave. But yeah, that's where I came up at. And sometimes we would stay there. I don't know why the most popular night was on Sunday. It would be open Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. But for some reason, everybody would come on Sunday. For the most part.
I was gonna say it felt like there'd be some overlap there for sure.
And so we would sometimes my uncle and I would get out of there about 4:30 a.m. You know, we'll be there all night, and we just have enough time to go home and shower and catch the bus. You know, the bus will come around 6:30 a.m. and we would just have enough time to get dressed and catch the bus to school. You know.
If you weren't gonna be a lifer musician, what do you think would be your occupation?
Oh wow, that's a great question. Well, it's a numerous things that I have come into contact with that I didn't think I would ever learn how to do. And one of those things is plumbing. You know, I done did a lot of pipes in my days. Not that I wanted to,
Sure.
I just had to. You
Of
know.
course.
So I learned a lot about that. My wife and I, during the pandemic, the crazy time, when you didn't have nothing to do but sit at home, we got a 2-bedroom home, and we just looked up DIY videos, and we add an addition onto our home. You know, about 4 rooms onto the back. Never built
Wow.
anything before in our life. You know, and so, but it turned out okay. I'm not going to say it turned out perfect, but it turned out okay. And we made a bunch of mistakes, and so we learned from those. So I think I'm pretty good at it now. You
Sure.
know? I think I can do way better than I did at first, but
Okay. Some people learn how to make focaccia, but you learn how to build
Yeah.
other rooms onto your house. That's crazy.
I did. Thank the
Joe,
Lord.
yeah, absolutely. Joe, I have the same question for you. If you weren't a lifer drummer, what do you think you'd be doing?
Oh, man. I had so many aspirations to do a lot of different things. One of them was I really want to be in military intelligence, but that got sidetracked when a producer came to town.
That pesky music, but
Yeah, they came to town, and everything was looking promising, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have some fun doing music, but right now I think from that time on, if I was to have to leave music for any other reason, like music just stopped,
Sure.
it's just happening, no more music, and I would deal with community development, with specify kids and arming them with the skills that they need to develop communities. So I think that's where my heart lies right now.
Absolutely.
Is to arm kids with skills to run businesses themselves.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And, artists usually bring that energy, a lot of times, because it's just, we're all a community ourselves and we see so much. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Got to teach the kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lastly, Cody, what do you think you'd be doing if you weren't playing bass right now?
Oh, man. Well, whenever I was a kid, I always wanted to be a musician. But my parents, they were like, well, we think you ought to try and get some scholarships and go to school and make a career for yourself. So I kind of followed that track, and I went to college and worked out, in the, corporate world for a while. But while I was in college, I was in North Mississippi around Cedric's family, and man, all these people were my heroes. And I was picking up the guitar and picking up the bass and saying, man, this is what I want to do, at least on the side, at least as a hobby, at least,
Right.
to get into it. But I continued and had jobs in manufacturing for several years. But as I tried to hone my craft and get into the musical community, I realized that's where my heart is. It's with this music, and that's what I want to do. So I actually, instead of what would you do instead of a musician, it was what would you do instead of, the corporate world or
Right.
the manufacturing world. So I was able to jump over to do this where my heart lies. So, that's kind of my view on it.
We have that in common. My mom was like, you were going to college. And I went to college. I got a degree in chemistry. I got a job in chemistry. And then I quit to become a rapper. And now I'm here interviewing y'all. So, life is crazy. And I'm glad y'all did not go another path because we need this music in our lives too.
Thank you.
Well, let's get back to it.
on their life. People will lie in your face to get things to go their way, or even if they know it's not nice, or it can take a toll on their life, on their life, on their life, on their life, on their life. It can really take a toll on. It can really take a toll on their life, on their life. All right, all right, all right, all right. There's so many things going through my head. It's hard to explain how I feel. And my family only need me to pay bills. I'm coming real to ya. I'm coming real to ya. In every way, and I can also leave on any given day. Remember the good times and hold them dear. If it ain't nothing left, I can disappear. I'm coming real to ya. I'm coming real to ya. Coming
massive.
real
What'd you say? Let me.
Coming real to you.
Yes, absolutely. Coming real. Like, you can't get much realer than that. You know what I mean? A massive thank you to Cedric Burnside for blessing us again today. And as always, major love to our camera ops, engineers, editors, and artists here at Audio Tree, spreading the gospel of live music. Cedric and these amazing musicians are currently on the last leg of a North American tour with 2 nights, a double night stand here in Chicago at Shuba's. They'll also be in Europe this summer and back in the States this fall promoting the stellar new album, Hill Country Love. So y'all better tap in, listen, and then get tickets to see them when they're in your area. Once again, beautiful babies, likes are good, but subscribing to Audio Tree means you get these dope videos at the top of your food. I'm hungry. Top of your feed as soon as they drop. Get cool merch at audiotree.shop. And if you want just the session audio, get it on Spotify or wherever you stream your music. Finally, follow Audio Tree on social media for more fun content. I'm Psalm One signing off. And remember, kids, life can end before it begins, so get to living. Okay? I'll see you next time. Peace.
All right, so you guys want to do it for real now?